It does sound quite daunting, but I'm sure I'll be fine. Those famous last words. Ooh, a little bit of jeopardy. Who doesn't love it?
And having to deal with that at a young age, I was always going to mess it up somewhere, is what I would say about myself. Because that's, like he says, the worst day ever.
Turned my social life upside down as well. So it was a very lonely experience as well as it was that many things in my life went up, but also a lot of things in my life went down.
You know, the day the band ended, I was like, thank Lord for that. And I know a lot of people are going to be mad at me for saying that, but I needed to stop or it would kill me. I was worried how far my rock bottom was going to be. Where's rock bottom for me? And you would never have seen it. I'm very good at hiding it. No one would have ever seen it.
In light of Liam Payne's recent passing, there were many things in his life that were red flags, including him being dropped by his music label and his ex-fiancée exposing him for being horrible to her. Now, former One Direction member Liam Payne had a tragic accident last week when he fell from a balcony on the 3rd floor of a hotel in Argentina. When first responders arrived at the scene, it was discovered that he had already passed away. After this happened, many people wondered if the fall was accidental or if something else was at play. He'd been struggling emotionally for a very long time and never got the real help that he actually needed. Liam had been very open with the world about his mental health struggles and addiction. In 2023, he disappeared from the public eye for a little bit, and he returned in July, posting a YouTube video to discuss how he went to rehab for 100 days. On Liam's personal YouTube channel, he would post music, their videos and such, but he also made vlogs and sit-down videos where he could talk to his fans, like this one. He called the video "I'm Back," and in the description he wrote, "Wow, it's been a while, right? Thanks for sticking by me." Now, in the video, he was very open and honest.
I'm back. My last upload was May the 1st or something like that. 31st. Wow, it's been a while.
He said, "I just needed to take a little bit of time out for myself actually, because I kind of became somebody who I didn't really recognize anymore. And I'm sure you guys didn't either," he said. At the time he filmed the video, Liam said he had stopped drinking and had been sober for nearly 6 months. "It's good to be in this position," he said. "I definitely don't need those things anymore. The party's over." Now, this wasn't the first time that he was open with his mental health struggles. In 2021, while appearing on an episode of the Diary of a CEO podcast, the singer also recalled the heavy drinking he would do while stuck in his hotel room during tours. "When we were in the band, the best way to secure us, because of how big it got, was to just lock us in our rooms. And of course, what's in the room? Minibar. So at a certain point, I thought, well, I'm going to have a party for one, and that just seemed to carry on for many years in my life," he said.
My dad said it from day one, lonely hotel rooms, man. Getting locked in that room is not fun.
Now, it's so sad because that's essentially what happened before his passing. It's like he predicted it, and it's just so haunting to hear back now. It's also been reported that just 2 days before his passing, Liam was dropped by his music label, which I can't even imagine. Speaking exclusively to DailyMail.com, an anonymous source said Liam wanted to make the sort of music he enjoyed, but his label believed it wouldn't win over 1D fans, so there were disagreements about the way his brand should have been marketed. The Insider also alleged that the executives were having to make budget cuts, and the former One Direction star's bad press ultimately helped to determine his fate. The entire music industry is making cuts and restructuring to cut costs, so Universal decided to drop Liam quietly and invest in other artists, the source said. He didn't need the money because he was wealthy, but yes, it did hurt him because he was under constant pressure to compete with the other guys in the band. The source added, "Unfortunately, part of the decision was motivated by all the memes and jokes people made about him online. His team saw that as a sign to jump ship. So, with this weighing on him, I'm sure he went back to some of those bad habits that he had been doing before getting sober." Now, multiple sources previously confirmed to DailyMail.com that Liam was given a huge advance at the label, but he didn't recoup it. Out of all the One Direction boys, Liam was on the wrong path musically, the Insider said. Now, Liam also had some issues with his ex-fiancée, Maya Henry. In February, Maya announced her fictional book, Looking Forward, inspired by journal entries she wrote while dating Liam. Now, back in February, she alleged that Liam called her mom at the time and said, "I'm not going to be around much longer." Maya also alleged that one of Liam's friends called her, warning her to not release the book for the sake of his mental health. It appeared as though he was manipulating her again to get what he wanted. Now, she released the book in May, and it has some pretty shocking revelations allegations about their relationship, illustrating Liam's anger issues and how he and his team put her through horrific situations hidden from the public. Then things got even more intense when she posted an 8-minute TikTok video on October 6th talking about how Liam had allegedly been contacting her. Ever since we broke up, he messages me, will blow up my phone, not only from his phone, it's always from different phone numbers too, so I never know where it's gonna come from, she said. He was causing her so many problems, she filed a cease and desist against him. She said that Liam would even threaten to pass away to manipulate her and to get her to do what he wanted, which is honestly just so messed up. Now, after Maya's allegations, former fans came forward saying they were also mistreated by Liam, as he would be messaging them some things he shouldn't have been and was manipulating them. One Twitter user tweeted, "Only right I share some proof to back the girls finally speaking up on this Liam situation. I have screenshots going back to 2017 up to June this year. What he's done over the years to many of us fans is absolutely vile. We deserve better." Yeah, some of these messages are just absolutely horrible. Now, when this was exposed, fans turned on him even more. Liam even admitted to taking advantage of One Direction fans because they are loyal to him. Now, after all this came out, it was also reported, along with his music label dropping him, Liam's PR also resigned earlier this month, which left him without any publicity representation. One source said, "It is like all of Liam's music career that he built up since he went solo 8 years ago was crumbling. There was very little left for him. It must have absolutely devastated him." Now, at the beginning of October, Liam went to one of his former bandmates' concerts. He reunited with Niall Horan and interacted with fans, but many people claimed he did all of this for attention. Clips of Liam dancing and interacting with fans went viral on TikTok, with some people branding him cringe and slammed him for acting awkward. Since his passing though, some people are looking at the situation differently. One user in the comments section wrote, "This was a cry for help, I'm sure of it," while another agreed and replied, "Finally now people are saying this, but it's too late." A third commented, "He wasn't stealing attention, he was saying goodbye, broken heart emoji." Then there was the way he was acting on the day of his passing. People who were at the hotel he was staying at claimed that Liam had been in the lobby multiple times, creating a disturbance. He was acting erratically, and staff at the hotel thought he was under the influence, which was causing him to lash out. One guest though has come forward saying that she had a conversation with the star before his passing, and one of the last things he ever said was, "I used to be in a boy band, that's why I'm so effed up." Later, she saw him reading on his laptop, and she then alleged that Liam saw something, maybe an email, which obviously upset him, causing him to freak out. Suddenly, he took the computer, shouted, "F this mate," and started bashing the computer on the ground, she claimed. Now, it also appeared that Liam was desperate for help, to be recognized, as the guest said, "I came into the hotel and he was waiting by the elevator, and it was so clear he wanted someone to recognize him. There was something a bit desperate about him." Now, she and her friends recognized him but weren't bothered by the star's presence. When the lift came, he suddenly said to us without any prompting, "Yes, I'm Liam," really drawing it out, and then said, "Alright, come on you lot, get in the elevator with me, I love a cuddle," she claimed. Now later on, Liam went back to the lobby and passed out. Staff members then carried him back to his room, which he had destroyed. Now one of the staff members called 911 for him, claiming, "We have a guest who's overwhelmed, he breaks things up, he's tearing the whole room apart." The manager said that they needed someone to be sent to us urgently, and staff didn't know if the guest's life was at risk. Now that's when they put him back in his hotel room, but after they left him, it was too late, as he had already fallen off the balcony and passed away. That's when the staff had to make another 911 call, where they begged the operator for urgent assistance. It seemed like Liam was always asking for help, but he never really got the help that he needed. This whole situation could have been avoided, and it's so sad that it ended up like this.